Hi, welcome back. In the previous sections we built a simple game that had a command line interface to interact with the user. Now, let's suppose that we gave the game to some people and they gave it to some other people, and the game got a bit popular and we started getting feedback from the users. And let's suppose that we learned from the feedback that the users would really like to see in the next version of the program a visual representation of the rectangle and the point that the user guesses. So they want to see if the point is in the rectangle in a sort of a canvas, graphically. Therefore, our mission in this series is to generate some form of graphical representation of the result. And I'm thinking that the program should behave like this when executed. So I have the program here. I'm not going to show you the code, but I'm going to execute it. And again, as before, the program generated two pairs of coordinates randomly, so for the two diagonal points of the rectangle, and then it asks us to guess the x coordinate of a point that should be inside the rectangle. So our best guess, what would be that point? Let's say 350 and 200. And we also want to guess an area, let's say 4000, and this is the output that we get. So with those coordinates 324, 253, 365, 258, we got this rectangle drawn in this canvas, and this red dot here is the point that we guessed, which is quite outside of the rectangle. So that is the program we're going to make. Actually, we're going to extend our existing program. We're not going to make another one from scratch. And the question is now, how do we make this type of graphical interface? Well, what you want to do when you have an idea like that is you want to do some internet research on Google or asking around in forums used by the Python community, and you want to find out with your research how you can achieve some sort of drawing in a canvas using Python. And if you do that research, you'll probably be recommended to use Turtle. Now, Turtle is a Python built-in library to generate simple graphics by giving positions and distances and directions through Python code. And so once you find out what library you want to use, then the next step is you want to learn something about that library. So you want to look at a short tutorial. In this case, that would be a tutorial on the Turtle library. And then before you implement the code in your program, maybe you want to first do some experiments in a Scratch py file, trying to figure out how the Turtle library works. And that is what we're going to do in the next video. So I'm going to take you through a short video tutorial about drawing on a canvas with Turtle. See you there.